everybody, I'm gonna do another video. I'll try to make this one shorter than the others, even though I start to ramble sometimes, so I'll try not to do that as much. But this video is gonna be about Clark's costume, the complaints that people have, and my explanation for why it's okay. Clark's costume, people aren't liking it right now because they think that well, I guess they don't think, I guess it is, but they're mad because it looks like the character Neo off of the Matrix movies, because his costume looks like that, and they're mad because he's got a spray painted S on his shirt. Alright, this doesn't bother me, because the reason why it doesn't bother me is because I never watched the Matrix. So, I mean, I've seen the character in trailers or whatever, but I never watched the movie. So, it don't bother me. I know that makes everybody else mad, and you're like, well, blah, 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 but that's just how I am. So, it only works for me, I guess, but that's why it doesn't bother me. Also, what is Clark supposed to go and wear? With his first attempt, and it's only been 3 weeks. I look at it like this. Remember the Spider-Man films? And, well, the first Spider-Man movie? And Spider-Man, Peter Parker made that crappy costume. It didn't look good, but he made it himself. That's what Clark did. He didn't go off and have anybody make it for him. The only person he could trust is his mom. And I think that it was already hard enough for him to go off and leave his mom anyways. But also, the costume reflects where his character is at right now. He's in a dark place because one of his friends just died. Clark and Jimmy were friends last season. When Chloe and Jimmy broke up, he took Jimmy's side. I mean, that's how close their friendship was. And he died, and Clark blames himself, and Chloe blames him. I don't understand why she blames him. It was her fault. But Clark blames himself because that's what Superman does. Alright, and he's in a dark place right now. That's not how the character's going to stay forever, which is what a lot of fans are mad about. Oh, he's emo. He's his best friend, not his best friend, but one of his closest friends just died. His top 3 friends, probably his 3rd friend, because it's probably, well, Chloe and Lois. Lois is the woman that he cares about now the most, but Chloe was his best friend. But eventually, Chloe fans, that's going to switch over to Lois. I'm sorry. Because whenever you get married, that person is your best friend. It's not going to I don't know if it'll show in the season, but let's just get past that. So top 3 friends. Chloe, Lois, and Jimmy. So his friend just died. Yeah, he's going to be sad. He's not going to go around smiling all the time and happy. And this was only 3 weeks ago, and he's had to leave everybody he cares about. And like Jor-El said in the episode, he's not overcoming those feelings. He's just putting them to the side. He's ignoring them. And, you know, and as far as him being able to make it, of course it's going to be spray painted on. Clark don't know how to sew. But, if you look at the costume, really it's just jeans, a t-shirt, and a black trench coat, and that stuff, you know, you can go and buy that at JCPenney or somewhere, you know? So, and then, yeah, he spray painted. What else is he supposed to do? They don't make designs of the S symbol that you can go buy at Walmart and then sew it onto there. I mean, I could do that, but they don't make that design. So what is he supposed to do? He spray painted it. He did his best. People, stop making fun of his artistic abilities. Alright? It's enough. I'm just joking. But, yeah, the costume, people don't like it, is what I've read. But it's just a trial. Even in Batman Begins, Bruce, he had a ski mask that, you know, a bank robber would wear. But it evolved over time, which is what this costume will do. It will evolve. So people just calm down. He's at a certain point in his life. He's not at the point to where it's the final product. We'll get to that. Something else that I'll go ahead and talk about in this video is the mystery of the season. Well, there's a lot of mysteries, but I've been reading and people are complaining because they don't understand exactly what's going on. I don't think anybody understands exactly what's going on. Why don't Zod and the other Kryptonians have their powers? We don't know yet. They don't even know. Tess don't know. Zod don't know. No one knows. Okay. And then, why did Lois only go to 1 year in the future? We don't know. We just don't know. I hope that it's explained, but with the writers, sometimes they don't explain it. So, and it's just television, guys. I love the show more than you know. So, it's not like, I mean, I don't know what to say to you. If it's gonna hold you up that much, I don't want you to stop watching the show because you'll miss out. And Smallville needs the ratings, but come on, let's just try. It's one of those things, you know. All right, and then what other mysteries are there? You know, I can't even think of any. I'm sure that there's some that have come to mind. I mean, people are asking, how did Clark know that woman? Well, I'm guessing that in the future they'll meet. Those two Kryptonians will meet, and it looks like they were friends, maybe even more than friends. I don't think that Clark's gonna start to have romantic feelings for her because it seems like he's pretty stuck on Lois. But remember, she said she's sorry and grabbed at his hand. Very friendship-like. Some people can interpret it as more. And I don't know what else to tell you guys. But it looks like to me that they were friends at one time, and then something just happens and they blame Clark on it. Maybe it was Clark's fault. I'm sure it is. That's how they make it. How they've set it up. But like I said, everybody, let's just try and understand that it was the first episode. There's going to be mysteries all year long throughout the whole season. On the show Supernatural right now, angels don't know where God's at. Does that make you mad because they don't know where he's at? And you don't understand, how could God be gone? It's a TV show, guys. And they're going to have a mystery, and they're going to have suspense, and all that stuff. That's just how it is. If it didn't make sense at first, I mean, a lot of the stuff they do at first doesn't make sense. Think back to Season 5. If you didn't know who Brainiac was, and that little pool of, it looked like oil to me, but it was also, I don't know, mechanical oil. When it came out of the ship, people were like, "What is that?" I bet you that's what happened. I mean, I wasn't on the internet back then, so I didn't know what people's reactions were. They were like, "That doesn't even make sense. How can that?" I mean, we just got to roll with it, guys, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully they'll explain it. But I mean, the episode was good. I mean, I don't know what there is to complain about. But people always find things to complain about. I've seen that over the internet, and fanboys. I'm a fanboy, but I mean, some of these fanboys, they want to see Clark put on the outfit that Christopher Reeve wore. Are you kidding me? You want to see Tom Welling put on spandex or whatever that was? Tights? That won't, you guys, this is a modern version, this is real life. People don't go out and wear that stuff in public. It's a hard enough sell that somebody would go out and wear what Green Arrow is wearing, but you got to make it to where it's more modernized. Alright? Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Alright.